these bills. Man, it's such a chore. By the time I write the check, I already owe more. And there's always people taking up my time. I already lost my patience. Now I'm gonna lose my mind. You can't have all of me. My boss, my job, my family. You can't have all of me. I need a little for myself. You can't have all of me.
What's up, guys? We're not really ready, but we're getting ready.
Yeah.
I'm Anthony. This is Michelle. She can't stop laughing. We got a special guest today with us, Brett from Insane Power.
Thanks, guys, for showing up.
Yeah.
We don't have you on the chat yet. We'll get you there. And we don't have our outline up.
Well-
Oh, there it is. Okay, see? All right.
Hey. I can't see.
No. Open your eyes.
Sorry.
All right. As you guys can see, we got a special guest here today. We got Brett from Insane Power. Oh, what? And Axel's here, but you can't see Axel.
He's poking out at me.
I don't know
So-
which camera to look at. I think it's
Hi,
that one.
everybody.
And yeah, so this is episode 7
Yep.
of the Grr Racing Podcast, and now it's sponsored by Insane Power and No Limits Motorsports.
Thank you.
Yay. So,
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you. And today we're here to talk to you guys about some more awesome motorsports stuff. So to kick it off, we're going to get into team news, which is the worst news ever. They
Yeah.
canceled the race
Canceled
for the weekend.
another
I don't
freaking
think it's bad news.
couple-
I mean,
Well,
We don't stand for BLM. We don't even care what they're fighting about. And why do we want to get our team's truck and car
you gotta
wrecked?
move your mic. We can't even see your
yeah.
face.
I don't know.
You're like hiding.
No, I'm in secret.
You don't know who I am.
I'm a secret. So
I was looking forward to it because, well, unfortunately there was a low car count, so we were guaranteed pretty good points for the weekend.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to that. Some
We're not a
free,
go- we're not
free
a good
points.
points, or we got to pay for a new car.
No, I don't pay for new cars.
We got Moxie, man. She
Yeah.
can fend them off. We'll bring Axel
Okay,
too.
you run somebody over with the pickup truck. We're still betting you out of jail.
Yeah, I know.
So to compensate for Portland being canceled, they actually made Laguna Seca into a double header,
2 races, 1 weekend.
which we haven't done yet. So that's gonna be really fun for Anthony.
Laguna Seca is an amazing track.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, honestly, I don't really care for it. I like it better in the TA2 car than I did the Scion because it's a lot more fun in a high horsepower
Fun
car.
car.
Yeah, because in the Scion it was kind of like, this is really boring.
Do you know that Laguna Seca used to be 1.9 miles?
Didn't they change turn 2?
They changed the entire setup to get the Italian GP bikes to come here and race. And Bob Barker from The Price is Right,
Wow, I like that guy.
used to work at Insane Power, still holds the track record.
Oh, wow. For the
Before-
1.9?
for the 1.9.
Okay, so he'll
Yeah.
always hold
He'll
it.
always
always
hold it,
have
yeah.
it.
So,
Those are the best track
yeah,
records.
Bob, you tell me all the time, I hold a record at Laguna Seca, and I'm like, no, you don't. Yeah. Like in 1903 you did, but yeah. So
Well, it's like at, Button Willow? You have a track record? 'Cause
Yeah,
there's,
and they
some
like never
weird
run it. So
configuration that never run.
with the last race I did
Yeah.
with that Scion,
yeah.
they ran this very odd configuration, and I won the track record. And like I don't think they'll ever run it again because it's kind of like an autocross.
Well, a win is a win in my theory. Yeah. So I mean that's
taking
it.
I'm
Yeah.
taking it.
So
So yeah, so in December it's the crossover event, so that
Yeah.
means that the national tour will be there as well. So we'll have a double header. Is that Axel making all that noise?
yeah, he's
Yeah.
eating a water bottle.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Laguna Seca will have 2 races. Throwing my mic around. Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Don't get excited.
Okay, 2 races in December. It's the 4th through the 6th, I think, is the weekend. Oh, we've got the chat up.
Yeah.
Jeff Hawley's on here. What up, Jeff? Hey,
Jeff.
Judy is my mom. Look, ask Brett to look into the camera and not be so camera shy. I think she means that one.
I'm
You
not
gotta
shy
come
at
in the
all. I'm
picture.
actually a complete ham. But
Sneak it in.
I'm the cheap guest, so I'm stuck on the sides over here. So
It's got the cheap
But we're
seats.
matching. so
we're
that's
matching, so we're
cute.
twins. So
Yeah, I got my own camera this
yeah.
weekend.
So I'm just scared of the background. So yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna fall off the mountain
The background's
Yeah.
brought to you by Eric Gearhart up in the Pacific Northwest. He took that photo.
Yeah.
so-
with an iPhone.
We told you guys if you want us to be somewhere, send us a photo.
Was
He
it an
put
iPhone
us.
special?
He put us here. Look, we're floating around, taking you guys on a tour.
It's a very wide angle. So,
I don't like heights.
so you-
God made me short for a reason. I'm close to the ground.
So yeah, so our next race is going to be in October, the 9th through the 11th.
Back to Sonoma.
So I'm going to figure out turn 7 because I was just really dealing getting sideways through turn 7, half.
Just
half
go
the
really
race.
fast and turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no brakes.
No brakes.
No brakes.
Yeah.
Just turn.
There's plenty of runoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Ryan Upchurch is wearing the same shirt.
Oh, gangsters.
I didn't get the memo.
Who did?
Who did?
Ryan Upchurch?
See, I am matching the same shirt.
Oh, nice.
Look, Steve Toth, if you're coming
Bring
to
rain
Laguna,
tires. I already have them.
we've got our rain tires.
I hope it rains.
I'm looking forward to a rain race.
I don't like rain. It fucks up my hair. Oh, this is a family show. I'm sorry.
No,
Messes
we're-
my hair
Yeah,
up. It messes my hair.
yeah, we have rain tires, so I would love to race
And
in the
Michelle's
rain.
hair already looks like shit.
I
So
had to get it
according to
wet.
her
You didn't get
mother,
it wet today.
My mom said it looked bad on the last show. I don't know.
we
I think
can't
she
afford
wanted-
hair and makeup, but we're working at it.
You're
That's
gonna
why I wear a hat.
Yeah.
So, anyways, moving on. What do we got here?
Mine is moving from my head to my back, so it's okay. So we're all good. Yeah.
I'm doing a few changes to the race car before the next race at Sonoma. I'm not going to tell you guys what because it's some secret stuff we're going to test out.
Nitrous oxide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are gonna.
It's nothing illegal. It's just some cooling stuff I need to try out.
Because I'm
so-
driving so much faster that
She
it's
is.
getting way too hot.
Yeah.
Both
Wait,
in and outside.
Wouldn't that mean the wind would be going faster to cool
You
it
would
off?
think.
You
We
would
should
think.
Google
I
it.
will
But there's,
Google it.
there's
Google
no
it.
air being directed to these.
I'm
certain
sure there's someone
stuff.
living in their mother's basement right now
Googling.
that could fix that for you. Yeah, so
They'll let us know online.
they'll let us know what
Yeah.
you're doing wrong from their mom's basement.
Also, you guys, if you follow my YouTube and if you don't, go subscribe because
Right now, everyone
Anthony's
pause.
yeah.
Click share on this video. Let's get some more people in here. Click subscribe on our YouTube
When did we
channel.
get magic fingers on our videos? Michelle's over there fingering.
I'm really excited.
So
Anyway,
it's
I'm
from
really
Mountain
excited
View.
because Anthony's had some time to make some videos, and we're
wait,
like,
well, hold on. Is this PG videos? I mean, what kind of videos are we talking about?
it's PG.
It's
They're
always
pre-recorded.
it's them quiet guys you gotta be scared of, So
We're scheduled almost 2 months out
Woo!
on videos on Michelle's YouTube channel.
So you can learn all about the Grr Z. You can learn about Project Grimero, which
you need a hobby.
Brett pretty much built Grimero, which you
I
guys
did
should
not.
know.
Michelle helped me build a lot of it.
I taught Brett
Yeah,
everything
she
he
taught
knows.
me everything I know. So.
No.
Yeah.
And then we also have other videos. I don't remember what they
It
were.
is some random videos. Suspension on the truck.
Oh yeah.
Mike wants to know if there's some kind of camping.
Some other stuff.
Is there? Oh, there is open night camping.
It's called the Holiday Inn.
No.
It's fine.
No, we actually went camping the first time we went to Laguna Seca because
Yeah.
we don't have any money,
Yeah, I
so
got it.
we got a tent and we made s'mores.
Well,
Yeah.
there's RV. There's RV
Pocket.
hookups and everything there at Laguna Seca. Oh, Mike. Oh, that's your dad.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
He figured out how to comment.
Sweet. Yeah, there's
Look.
camping. Definitely come because that's
Brett
gonna be a
is
good
so
race.
gangster. You are so gangster.
I don't know about
He's
that.
like,
I'm
no
just
comment,
old.
no
yeah,
comment.
I'm just.
Oh, Axel's coming through all the wires.
Yeah, Axel.
Oh no.
Axel, easy.
Easy,
here.
bud.
Yeah.
He's looking like, what are you doing over there?
Yeah.
All
was like, this is
right.
bullshit.
So yeah, so be sure to please to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You guys have been helping me out with that.
Yeah.
Been trying to promote that a bit, and Brett was a big help with that too with Project Grimero, and we'll be having more
I had a lot of fun.
coming on.
That was a fun
with-
project.
with Project
Yeah.
Grimero. So stay tuned. So Brett, what's new with you?
Oh, just very busy at the shop. We're adding a new speed shop downstairs. Should be open here pretty soon. We'll have most of our engines now complete and ready for sale.
Awesome.
Complete engines like Project Camaro.
Yeah.
Different version of it, but we're coming out with. That will sell directly to the consumer now.
Perfect.
So it'll be built here, tested in-house, and you can buy it directly now in the store. T-shirts. We even have an Axel bobblehead doll
Yeah,
coming.
I have to get one
So
of
we're
those.
waiting for them. So
And then
yeah.
you have a show coming, or not a show. What's happening on the 19th? Right?
Out front, a race.
Yeah. Oh, yes. We're having an RC race out front. So I forget because of the corona.
Is it
cornhole.
invite
I like to
only?
call it cornhole virus.
No, you were calling it canola. Back
Canola.
in
Yeah,
March,
yeah,
it was canola.
Yeah, we've transformed a little bit now because I'm sick of it. Yeah.
Okay.
So no, we are having an RC race. We got a taco truck. It's kind of cool if you want to come down and check it out.
Yeah.
I don't want 1 million people, so if you're really cool, you can come.
It's an invite only.
But if you going to spend a lot of money on tacos, then yes, please come.
Yeah.
But it's pretty neat. I went to my first RC race, no prep race they call it.
Yeah, at RC
We
Willie,
were
right?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
No,
went.
IKEA.
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 It's where men's feelings go to die. IKEA. So
It's where women learn to build furniture.
sure, yeah, and men go nuts and have drinking problems. I was really impressed by the professionalism. These guys had laptops tuning these cars. It was very impressive, but very depressing at the same time, thinking these people are in their mom's basement, building these.
They needed more lights.
They did need
It
lights.
was
too
really
dark.
And
was
then
too
as I get older, I can't see good at night, so I was just like, hey, that's cool. I didn't see any of it.
Yeah, I'd see like,
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
and,
it.
like you hear them flip or not.
No.
Yeah, we'll toss
I
that
actually
flyer.
did have a very good time watching it. It was pretty cool.
All right, here's a flyer for the Cash Nights coming up.
While you guys check that out, see some more questions. Does Laguna Seca have equal left-handers and right-handers? No, there's definitely more lefts than
Definitely.
rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jeremy asked, when are you getting a bobblehead? You know, man,
Wait, we did have an action figure. What was it?
no.
Because I was
wait,
like, oh, we have an action figure now.
no. I was
We have
I
RC
was
cars.
like a paper shaper. Is that,
Oh, yeah, the paper shaper.
It's not
A
quite
what?
an action figure.
It was a paper.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't an action figure. It was
Like, an action figure has arms and legs. What is a paper?
It did.
It
I
did.
just was made out of paper.
It was made out of paper.
And I was like cartoon.
and you could like fold it. It was like origami.
It was cool. You need one.
It was
So
cool.
you had to twist Michelle all up.
Yeah, fold.
and build my car.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Some people were all about it.
Yeah, cutting your head off. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
so, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so if you guys are in town, come check out the event. Anthony and I will probably be there. And then the whole point well, not the whole point of bringing you on the show, but part of that was that I dropped the ball and didn't answer some questions on YouTube.
Okay.
So
On Project Romero.
Yeah. So if you guys are not familiar with Project Romero, you should go check it out. Got about 4 questions here. The first one's a doozy.
Yeah, it's a doozy.
So I'm going to read this, and it's from EV-Kaz69. I think that's what it is. And just give me a minute to read it, okay? 'Cause
All right,
it's-
I'll do my best.
Don't start answering till
Okay.
I finish.
Okay.
Can you tell us the static compression and cam valve events at 50 thousandths valve lift using, and then next question, using OEM rocker arm ratio?
Yeah.
And then if you're at 427 cubic inch with a 4.075 inch bore, I probably read that wrong, but that's okay.
That's right.
That means your stroke is 4.1. LS3 strokes over 4.1 inch are controversial. Did you install custom sleeves to support a stroke over 4.0 inch? So,
Wow.
whew,
Okay.
I didn't even stutter.
I'm going to start off with
Eat it all?
I read about 5 questions in that whole thing. I'm going to start off with the basic one, what the static compression is. Well, in motors, there's 2 types of compression. There's static compression and there's dynamic compression. Static compression in the Gamero was 12 to 1. So I think that's all I'm going to answer on that one. The
Cool.
cam valve events at 50 thousandths.
What events?
That's a big question, I think, and we need a
Parties.
lot more show. I think he's a little over his head on that question, but I'm going to do my best. Valve events is 50 per thousandths before top dead center. So I don't know if he's asking V to P, if he's asking when we're opening and closing the valve. So it's a pretty big, broad question. So I'm going to kind of skip that one.
Gotcha.
Not that I don't want to answer it, I just don't sure exactly what he's
We
asking.
need
Yeah, it's too much.
clarification.
Yeah,
Shoot
so
me a clarification.
if
on
you
that.
shoot that, I'll definitely try. Are we using OEM rocker ratios? Yes, we're using a 1.7 standard LS3 rocker ratio. And it is a 427 with a 4075 bore.
And someone was like to me, they're like, it's not a 427. I'm like, but it, yeah, it
It's
is.
technically a 428.
Okay.
So we
So
rounded
booyah.
down, some people round up.
Okay, all right.
It's our engine, it's a 427, go to hell.
So
Okay,
I don't know who it was, but somebody
Okay.
was literally like,
no way.
trying to fight with me, and I didn't have to say anything because somebody else stepped in. It was
If,
pretty
if
cool.
you'd like to argue, I can show you how to do the math. It's pretty simple. It's 4 pretty easy things. Bore times stroke times 0.7854 times the number of cylinders. And it comes to 427.38. So we call it a 427.
Yay.
So we still win. We do have a full 100 stroke in it, yes. I did not add extra length to the sleeves. I used a custom piston with a 6125 rod in it.
CP.
It has a very short skirt design. It worked very well. CP actually did all the piston work for us and developed it. Great piston company, and we've had no side loading on it. Working very well, but I do understand what you're asking me is the stroke to bore ratio. In an LS being a 9-inch 240 deck, I get a little bit more leeway with it, so it actually works very well.
I'd say so.
Okay? Yeah.
That thing's a freaking riot to drive, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, we're gonna get the wheels put on pretty soon, so we'll get rid of those really ugly. Well, I think they're ugly.
See, I like those
Five-spoke.
wheels, but...
A lot of people do.
They're too spaced out.
There's
I
like
don't-
wheel spacers.
I don't
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
okay, I don't like all that, yeah.
But anyways, all right. Question number. Well, it's more like number 9, but
Okay.
number 2.
Yeah.
From S2K442. I was thinking about Scoggins Dickey LS3 427, but not sure if they sleeve or use custom pistons. So I don't know if that's a question.
I don't even know
but-
what Scoggins Dickey is.
Scoggins Dickey is a Chevrolet company, and
Oh.
they've made a race shop there. They build some very nice product. They're a big dealer. They do a lot of LS builds. They're very good. Their LS 427, I can't tell you how they did it.
Yeah, what's in it? Yeah.
It all depends on the application. We did not have to sleeve your engine because we're not doing boost. It's not a big boosted engine, so for the cylinder pressure we're dealing with, the stock sleeve and block works just fine.
Cool.
If I was going to build a motor for extreme boost, yes, I would have used a dart and sleeve in it at that point. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we will be tracking the Grimero very soon.
Yep.
I got to get the
Just gotta get the
proper
wheels.
wheels and tires on it.
Finish putting the suspension on.
Yeah, oh yeah. There'll be a video on that coming out. Next question, LS87 asked, what does Brett recommend to seal the rocker bolt holes on CNC heads?
I use an ARP sealer, thread sealer. It works excellent. Any thread sealer, don't use thread tape. Some guys use silicone. I don't recommend silicone. A good white paste thread sealer works just fine.
Hi, Thomas.
Thomas.
I'm just looking at you guys'
I
comments
always
too.
got Thomas's package in the mail.
Oh, yeah. So Apex Hunters Racing.
Yep. Send us some decals.
Yeah, I'll have to show you guys those. They're pretty sweet. He's in Illinois.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
There.
Brett's a gearhead maniac.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty much, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
So-
It's
him.
just because I have no life, just me and Axel.
Last question. See, they get shorter as we
Yeah,
go.
they go,
Okay.
they go like
I
this.
like that.
Well,
That's
the
really
first
sweet.
question still hurt my brain. So.
Levinso asked, is it a square engine?
What is a square engine?
Okay, square engine is when the bore and the stroke are the same. As we answered in question 1
Part
through
2.
9,
Yeah.
we do not have the same bore as stroke. A square engine meaning the same bore. If we had a 4075 bore and a 4075 stroke, it would be square. But unfortunately, an LS3 cannot be taken out that big in the bore, so we had to go with a longer stroke to bore ratio.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do you prefer one or the other?
We had this discussion earlier.
Yeah.
I believe in that application.
I turned purple.
You're purple.
Well,
He's
we've
freezing.
gone blue to purple.
He's freezing on the mountain.
Oh, there we go.
Do you know the difference between blue and purple?
No.
Your grip. You'll figure it out. So, I believe in a lot of different applications, but I'm not a big lover of a square engine.
Yeah.
So-
Okay.
It's not hip to be square.
Yeah, I don't like the
Okay,
square.
got
I got
it.
the haircut, but
Yeah.
I don't like it. Yeah. So. I do have a question. Guy Don wants me to tune his truck for Maine. I can do remote tuning if you already have HP Tuner or something like that. So if you'd like us to tune it, we could take care of that.
Yeah.
There you
So
go.
if you want to hit me up, DM me, we definitely probably work something out.
Slide into Brett's DMs.
Yeah, there you go.
No personal pictures, please.
All right. So, anyways, if you guys have any additional questions for Brett while we're on tonight, just shoot them in the chat and we'll try to answer them. We're gonna move on to, unless you have more to say. I mean, I know you talk a lot, so.
Yeah, what-
You know, I don't get out much. Me and Axel, you can see this is a big night out for us out in the
Yeah.
mountain.
On the-
So, you know, I usually stuck in the shop, but now
Well, enjoy the view.
I do, yeah.
Something
So,
else
I get a little dizzy, so I'm not really happy with it, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
So.
well, we are like floating in the air
Yeah.
too. It's
So-
pretty
How's your
sweet.
race car coming along?
Unfortunately, one of my main guys has been sick, and I've been having to take up the slack, and I haven't got a chance to touch it.
Nah.
But I'm really hoping after this holiday I'll get a little time to.
You got
get
it back from getting the Motec all set up,
The
right?
Motec is all on it.
Yeah.
Dave did an excellent job wiring. I love it. Only 4,500 more payments, and I'll have it paid off. But yeah, I got probably a week's worth of work to get
Yeah.
it running. But in Brett
That's pretty good.
In Brett time, that's like 3 months. So yeah.
Depends.
I'm hoping that I could have it out November 22nd at Las Vegas Motor Speedway testing for the fastest streetcar shootout. But
Oh, I want to go.
I'm hoping that they still have the event. If the Corolla virus doesn't
Yeah.
kill us, we'll be all right. All 9,000 people that died.
We got a question.
What, we got a question?
Our buddy Jeff Holly, he asked, have you seen any advantages in ring packages
Ring
for
pa-
NA applications?
Yeah, it's huge. We've done, the Cup guys have made major leaps and bounds with shrinking the ring, actually lapping the ring to the piston grooves. There's an amazing amount of power to be found in rings. So Total Seal just came out with a brand new horizontal vertical gas ports in the rings that I've heard amazing things about. But yeah, that's a huge benefit in rings.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Nico. I see you said hi on there. Miss you, man. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you're doing good. We're going to move on to motorsports news, you guys. Anthony's going to take it away because he's got the big story.
Yeah, so if you guys are into motorsports, you probably know Pikes Peak 2020 just happened this last weekend. I don't know how many times they've run Pikes Peak.
A lot.
100-something times?
Several times.
I have no idea.
I've been there 20.
Yeah.
So
20 plus
at least
times.
20. This year there were only 44 entries. I don't know if that's a lot
it's
or
really
a little.
high.
Yeah, right?
The peak.
I know there was snow at the top. I've seen some pictures.
There's a restaurant on the top,
Yeah,
and I tried to run from my truck to the restaurant,
yeah.
and I ran out of breath.
98.
Yeah,
There's
so.
been 98 of them. Paul knows.
98. All right, so it was the 98th,
Thanks,
I
Paul.
guess, running of the Pikes Peak this year. There were 44 entries. 12 of them were freaking Porsches.
Oh,
It's
that's
freaking.
That is my favorite car, is a Porsche.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
they're
short and
pretty rad.
fat like me.
Makes a lot of power.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
So,
Yeah.
12 were Porsches, and there was one truck that I know of, a diesel truck, and the truck's name is Old Smoky, built by our good friend Scott Birdsall.
Scotty.
He owns Chuckles Garage out of California.
What was it? Chuckles?
Chuckles. You got to see this truck.
I don't know why it's Chuckles, but
Maybe because he laughs a lot.
I don't know.
I don't know if he laughs.
Super
a lot.
rad dude.
Or he never laughs.
Some of you guys might know Old Smoky from
Hoonigan.
his time on Hoonigan.
He actually filmed the same day we did
Yeah.
when we filmed the FRS
Build
Daily
Breakdown.
Transmission
Yep, transmission.
077. Go look it up. But here, check out this video. It's pretty sick.
This is what most of you probably know Old Smoky from. Yeah, so that's what probably most people know Old Smoky as.
I know why it's called Snow Smoky.
Yeah, right. Yeah, but Scott actually built that as a like race truck. That's a purpose-built race truck. He goes testing at Thunder Hill, Sonoma. all
So
the
it's a
time.
road course truck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's built
it's
for-
full tube
yeah.
chassis. It's a race truck, and it's freaking badass. I don't remember how much horsepower the thing
Oh,
made.
it was like 1700 back then.
Back
I don't
then.
know what it makes
I don't know what it
now.
is
Yeah.
now. It's got compound turbos, blah blah, all that stuff. If you want more information on that Hoonigan video, that's version 1.
That was like 4 years ago.
Yeah. So I don't know what's up to now, but check out his Instagram, Facebook. He's got a YouTube channel. I don't think he uploads too much stuff on it.
Go
but-
follow him on Instagram. His Instagram itself is
Chuckles
Chuckles
Garage?
Garage, and then
Yeah.
the truck is Old Smoky F1.
Yeah, something like
So
that.
he's got two accounts you can follow. But yeah, anyway.
Cool.
So yeah, he went racing at Pikes Peak this year, and
Again.
it was anything but easy for him. He had because he went last year and crashed the
2
truck.
years in a row, I think, or is this the second year?
I don't know. I know the truck got crashed. I think last year or the year before, and this year sucked for him at the start.
Bad.
So I'm just gonna run through a quick little list of all the crap he had to go through this year. Before he even left for Pikes Peak, he had some pretty major motor issues. And
Well, let me just jump in. Because
Yeah.
also, he didn't even think he was going to be able to race because of the fires in California
Oh, yeah.
where his family
Yeah.
was. Because when I talked to him, he's like, oh, I don't even know if I could stay. But he ended up staying, and I believe his family's okay. So.
Yeah, the fires missed him this year.
Yeah.
He got screwed last year with some fire stuff too.
I don't think he'd race if his family wasn't okay.
No, yeah, he wouldn't.
I would, but
I mean, that's no surprise.
yeah. So
As long as it wasn't Axel.
Axel will be with me.
Yeah. So yeah, before he even left, he had some pretty major motor issues, and actually one of his buddies pulled his race motor out of his truck, sent it to Chuckles. Chuckles put it in his truck, so he can go race.
Chuckle was not chuckling.
Yeah. So then he had a blowout on his trailer on the way to Pikes Peak, which is never fun. Luckily, we've never had that with our Intech trailer.
That is
Knock on
God
wood.
telling you not to race.
Yeah,
Go
blowouts in the
home.
trailer.
Yeah, the fire, motor blow.
Engine
what more
swap,
do you
yeah.
need to tell you? Don't do this.
I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then during qual at Pikes Peak, he had a major mechanical issue and pulled the truck off during qualifying. Fixed it, but then had transmission issues in the second half of qual. So
never had a good drive.
Never had a good qual session because had a mechanical issue, then a transmission issue, and then I think on the last qual day, he had like another competitor in his truck, kind of like checking it out, flipping switches and playing with stuff. I don't know who gets in a race car and plays with stuff.
I give all our listeners a brief. Don't ever do
touch
that.
anything.
Yeah. Don't touch anything. Why do people like to touch things?
Well, I guess
because that's how you die.
He flipped on a switch for the mister system for the injection system and drained the tank, so he had no water in his mister.
See, diesels with big compounds use water to cool the combustion chamber.
Yeah.
And to heat down the air charge, so he basically dumped the motor full of water. So not a very good move with it not running.
Yeah. So he got up the mountain and I guess ended up blowing out a bunch of freeze plugs. I don't know what freeze plugs are.
I'm sure at that point he overheated the motor.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. At that point, and then
he couldn't
damaged
cool it down.
Yeah, and once it got hot, it was done.
Yeah, blew out a bunch of freeze plugs. So then he took his truck and trailer up the hill to get Old Smoky, and on the way down...
Look what Mom said. I sure hope there's a happy ending to this Chuckles garage story.
Nope, he died.
There is a good ending coming.
Really good ending.
On the way down from picking up his race truck, he was coming around a blind turn, and there was a ranger, a park ranger, pulled someone over in the middle of the road on a blind turn. Had nowhere to go, drove his truck and trailer with the race truck in it off the road, through the trees and shit.
Up a banking.
And the truck was sitting like 45-degree angle, almost flipped over. Wadded up the trailer, wadded up his truck. Just like he made a post that said,
like, I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm so
Screw
done.
this. I'm over it.
That man needs a hug. First off, someone is telling you, don't race.
Right. So
if I break a hangnail, I'm out. I'm done.
Yeah. He was at the freaking start line, race morning, 7:30 a.m., ready to go.
He was like
with his
he was the
truck.
first one
run.
off the line. The first one off the line.
He was probably afraid to die. I mean,
first car period up the mountain. He broke the all-time diesel record.
Yep.
Going up the hill.
Killed it.
He holds the record for fastest diesel truck, or actually fastest diesel-powered vehicle up Pikes Peak.
My dad said, "Tell him to try golf."
yeah.
No, he did it. He crushed it.
I'm going with senior right there. Yeah.
Yep. So no, big congrats
When I was
to
like
Chuckles.
20, I think I would attempt that. Now, not so much.
Dude, I've seen some of the video, and you can see it's just like road, see ya.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Actually, I've got just a real short clip. I don't have to qual practice. I don't. It's not the race, but here's a little clip of his
In-car.
truck.
In car?
In car.
Sick.
Yeah. So
and
congrats.
you can hear he's barely. Michelle said he's barely even getting in the
Have
throttle.
you guys
on that
ever
thing.
drove to the top of Pikes Peak?
No.
I've never been there.
Let me tell you something. You got to be a whole different type of stupid to race up Pikes Peak. I'll golf clap like your dad said to anybody.
Yeah.
I get scared driving up to the top in my pickup.
Yeah, just like normal driving.
Yeah, so because there's nothing on the edge. Like it's like, you're dead. I mean, that's where it is.
That one Evo, that one year.
Evo.
Oh my God, that was horrible.
Well, it's an import. It doesn't matter. So.
So yeah. Anyways, super congrats to Scott. Mega effort. Super just champion of perseverance and getting it done. So really happy to see him come away with that. Pretty much like a champion.
That was well deserved. That was a lot of hard work and a lot of shit he went through to get there. But yeah, that was awesome. And I know Dayo Shihara took the unlimited class win. Chuckles got the overall diesel record. Dang, there was one more person. I forget who it was that I knew who they were. They did something.
Oh, Cherry Slayer, but I think the car broke, and then so did the Camaro that Tommy was driving. Broke. It sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like almost 10 minutes of racing up a mountain. I mean, it's pretty gnarly.
That's a long time to race.
Yeah.
I mean,
and like not a racetrack. Like I mean, you're doing laps. It's kind of like the same thing over and over.
Yeah,
The mountain is
every-
not like that.
you get to the first turn, like, that's it. You know.
Yeah.
It's pretty much crazy.
Let's see, we got a question from Jeff Hawley. Quick question. Being LS related, any experience with the Hawley LS swap pan?
In
Yes.
relation
You're
to a
talking-
daily dry subsystem.
And
There's a
in
part two.
relationship, you're comparing major different things here. Pan swap from LS is putting their standard Hawley pan into a car that didn't have an LS before. Where you're talking about a daily dry sump system, which is just the best there is. You know, that isn't going to fit any frame. You're going to have to fit everything in it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not sure quite what he's asking, the relationship to a daily. They're not even in the same ballpark of each other. So, Mr. Daly builds an extremely beautiful piece of all billet. It's about $5,000 for
Easy.
it. As Michelle plays the banjo next to me.
Sorry.
Oh, does it require a different oil pickup?
The Daily, it doesn't have a pickup.
Does he mean like a daily, like what's in the race car? Or
Yeah.
like a daily driver?
No, Daily is a company.
Yeah, that
that-
yeah.
what's in the
I
race
was thinking
car.
a daily driver.
No. So,
We have a daily
dry sump.
in the race car.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dry
okay.
sump, thank you.
Gotcha,
The
gotcha.
Hawley does require a different pickup. Usually when you buy that retrofit, I think I looked it up on Summit the other day, it's $488. It comes with the pickup, the pan, everything you need to install it.
Oh, I like where Jeremy's going with this. The Gurzy, you're familiar, yeah, Brett, with
The what?
our Gurzy.
Our 350Z that we
Yeah,
got.
oh, yeah.
He said new Pikes Peak car with an insane power engine in it.
I'd be game for that one.
Let's do that.
I'll cut that
drive
thing
it.
right up and get rid of that import motor.
I saw another question. Oh, my dad asked if they can race down the mountain. I don't think they do that,
I
but
don't know.
that would be really
You
cool.
know, I don't know.
Maybe down the mountain to the bar.
The bar's at the top.
Oh, well then, I'd be at the top.
Let's see when you get up there.
You know, I've only seen it go up. I've
Yeah,
never
I
seen
don't
it go
think
down.
they go down.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do
Yep.
for fun. I mean,
Maybe.
somebody
Who
does
knows?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Run the LS pan.
Um,
Yes, Jeff, I do run the LS pan in a lot of stuff. A lot of like the 70 Chevelles, Camaros, everything that we put an LS in swap in, we do use the Hawley pans. They work very well.
yay.
I've had no problems with them.
And you have the last name to match. So look at that. Jeff Hawley with a Hawley pan. Right?
I
right?
didn't
Can
see
you,
that.
Can
I
you
mean-
pick that up?
I mean-
Can you pick up what I'm throwing down? No?
Are you the owner of Hawley? Because I could use sponsorship.
Actually, Jeff's the crew chief for Rafa Matos.
What?
Rafa Matos. He's
Silver hair
That's a
racing.
sushi restaurant over there,
yeah.
isn't it?
He's a big TA2 guy on the
Champion.
East Coast.
Oh,
He's
really?
a champion.
Yeah.
I think in 2016.
He's been helping us a lot with some
Oh, wow.
setup stuff and
Congratulations.
whatnot.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
very
cool.
cool.
Nice guy.
I'm not going to button the willow, Kayla. Sorry. We are kind of preserving our motor. It's got a lot of time on it, so we can't afford to run it in a club race. And I don't have any other race cars that I can race right now in
Yeah.
club racing. So unfortunately, we won't be there.
Yep, the TA2 car's engine life is running
Limited.
short.
Yeah.
So we got to save as much as we can for this season.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate y'all being out here asking questions. Thanks for asking Brett some really great
Anytime.
questions, and thanks for coming on the show.
A great time. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, we'll be here next Wednesday at 7 p.m. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah, be sure to follow Insane Power Brett on Instagram. Does that
And
No
we're on
Limit
YouTube now,
Motorsports?
too.
Yeah, No
And
Limit
then
Sports.
if you
YouTube.
want to talk about street racing, the illegal stuff, see us on No Limit Motorsports. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube now, so we're getting there. So
Thursday nights, right?
Thursday nights at 7,
We
yes.
got a podcast 7 p.m.
Yeah,
Thursday
see,
nights.
you can watch us on Wednesdays and Brett on Thursdays.
There you go.
Boom.
Perfect.
Thanks,
We're-
guys. for
Everybody have
tuning
fun.
in. I'm like, let's go.
Bye.
She's like, I'm out. Had enough of this shit. My hair don't look good. My mom's making fun of me. I'm out.